Yo, what is going on today, guys? Welcome to something a little different, actually. I've done these before, but never a serious one, actually. Today we're going to be talking about the possible evolutions, or at least evolutions that I'm going to speculate, and I want to put emphasis on that word speculate. This is not true at all, I guess. It's just kind of stuff that I would like to see, and maybe it kind of like makes a little bit of sense at the same time.
Rolling, I can never get enough. I've been up too long and I way too drunk, but we straight up in it and we.
Okay, so the first evolution I kind of want to speculate on is Mudsdale. Mudsdale. Yeah, I said that right. In my video I did yesterday, I actually called it Mudsdale, and honestly, I don't even know where I got that from. So many people were like, "Yo, dude, it's Mudsdale, like Clydesdale," and I was like, "Yo, all right, cool." This thing is just like a straight up beast, to be honest, and I would really actually like it. It's gonna sound really weird, but I would really like to see it maybe go and turn into sort of like a Pegasus, I guess, or something really cool like that. I feel like if it were to turn into a Pegasus, though, it would keep some of the same traits. It would just have the addition of the flying type. But also, this thing is really heavy. It's about 2,000 pounds, which I believe is about the same as Groudon. So it would have to have some really strong wings, which honestly, I don't really see it getting. So if this thing doesn't have an evolution, it might have a pre-evolution, which if I were to imagine, it would probably be like Ponytail's Rapidash, just a little, smaller, less strong version. Okay, next up on this list is Comfey. Comfey. I'm thinking Comfey, kind of like lay, because it's based off of a lay. But I honestly couldn't come up with too many ideas for this Pokemon, other than maybe going to sort of like a Flabébé Floette evolution, sort of where it turns into, turns from this like tiny little lay into like, I don't know, a big Hawaiian flower or something. Not too many ideas for this thing. That leads me to a Bounsweet, which is kind of in the same boat as Comfey. I couldn't really think of anything that it could really evolve into, other than sort of like a Cherrim to or a Cherubi to a Cherrim, kind of, where it starts off as this fruit and then, later evolves into this plant, which, I mean, still would be really cool. It'd be really cool to see, and I wouldn't have any complaints with that. Alright, next up, I want to talk about Bewear. Honestly, wasn't a huge fan of this thing at first, but it's definitely growing on me. It just looks like a freaking powerhouse. It does look really weird, though. It has a really weird design. But actually, instead of this thing getting an evolution, I could definitely see it having a pre-evolution. If you don't know, it's based off of a red panda, and a red panda is typically more feline. So it could have like sort of a cat-like pre-evolution. Something that would be really cool, especially, is if it was one of the starter Pokemon you encounter like in the first couple of routes. If there was maybe like a feline, kind of like Purloin in Black and White, or in the Unova region. I think that'd be really cool to incorporate into the game, and honestly might sway my opinion on it a little bit more. Alright, next up we have Mimikyu, and to be quite honest, I don't think this thing is going to get an evolution, or even a pre-evolution, but I do think they can incorporate some really cool forms with it. And when I say forms, I mean like have the ability to change, form, I guess, based on other Pokemon. I saw this really cool artwork on Twitter. I will probably post a picture on screen if I can find it, of Mimikyu sort of mimicking the Kanto starters, which I think would be really cool and unique and kind of a different, flair and everything. If they could pull that off and bring that to the table, it'd be super cool to see, and I'm actually really interested in how they would pull it off. And finally, saving the best for last, my boy Wimpod. This is probably my favorite so far, which is really weird to say, because I know a lot of people aren't big fans of it, but I definitely would like for Wimpod, since, it's a wimp. It's basically a bitch. It's a bug bitch. I mean, literally, it's in the name Wimp. It's the ability Wimp Out. In the description, it says that they have cowardly natures and are wary of noises and sudden movements. So I would love for this thing to sort of evolve into some like massive destruction machine, some like super powerful, so just have some super mega cool badass evolution for this thing. I could definitely see it being a thing. And, you know, since it's a bug, it might actually have 2 different stages. I'm not too sure. Like I said, we don't have very much information, and this is all just speculation. Once again, I want to remind everyone this is speculation. But if you're this far in this video, you should know that this is all speculation. But, you know, that's really all I got. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap the video up here. So if you guys have any evolution ideas, let me know in the comments. I'm actually really interested in what you guys think these could possibly turn into, or, you know, let me know what you think of mine. Maybe I'm completely stupid, and make sure to let me know that. If you think I'm completely stupid, go ahead and tell me. Tell me I'm completely stupid. We'll fight about it. I'll fight you right now, square up. I won't actually fight you. I'm a Wimpod. But if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to leave it a thumbs up. Maybe share with a friend if you really did enjoy it and you want them to enjoy it too. Or maybe you guys want to call me stupid in the comments. Either one works, you know. I don't really mind. But with that being said, I'll see you guys next time, and until then, I'm out. Peace.